Hello everyone, we have a full moon in Leo coming up. This will be occurring at 5 degrees 15 seconds in the sign of Leo on January 25th at 11:53 a.m. So this full moon in Leo is going to be in an opposition with Pluto in Aquarius and square Jupiter in Taurus. So this is actually forming what is known as a T-square. A T-square causes tension and conflict, especially on an internal level. So with this energy, it's very dramatic, very emotionally intense, and we could find ourselves overreacting or having really big feelings around the time of this full moon. There's also a big possibility with this opposition to Pluto and Aquarius to have power struggles with authority figures, both on as well as emotional conflicts, both on an internal as well as an external level. So this is highlighting a huge shift that just happened on the 20th of January, where Pluto switched signs for the first time in 20 years, where it will stay until 2043. So this is a really, really big energy. Like I said, it may be very emotionally intense because our emotions are being subconsciously affected by our psyche. So we really need to think twice before we act, think twice before we speak, so that we don't say things we'll regret later. So your life view could also be a little bit skewed, so don't let that affect you too strongly. If you find yourself suddenly feeling called to do something really quickly, really impulsively, especially if it's something that could create a big long-term change in your life, maybe wait until this energy passes to make sure it's not just the full moon causing you to react on your something impulsive. So we also have this energy with the square to Jupiter. So this is normally really positive in the way that it makes you extremely optimistic and very generous. So the positive side is that we may be very optimistic during this time as well. But having these conflicting energies might have us doing too much too quickly or overreacting to something. So rely on your innate optimism to try to get through this, because there may be some issues that come up. Also watch out for looking through your rose-colored glasses, overreacting emotionally. At this time, we will also have Mercury, the planet of thinking and communication, touching Mars, the planet of action and aggression. So although this is really mentally motivating and grounding, we do need to watch out for being sharp-tongued or using our words as weapons. So we also have a little bit of an outlet. Although there aren't any trines or sextiles or positive energy with this full moon, we do have a mini grand trine going on between Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. So this would be a really nice time to indulge a little bit, especially if you've been working really, really hard towards something. You could kind of indulge in a good meal, indulge in like a nice outfit or a trip. Just don't make it something where it's impulsive or it's going to cause any type of harm to you. So Leo is the most creative, fun, proud, childlike sign. So do watch out for temper tantrums or egoic behaviors. This would be a great time to tap into your generosity through volunteering at an animal or a homeless shelter, or even donating foods or volunteering at a place like that. Focusing on self-care, also doing activities or hobbies that you enjoyed as a kid, because Leo is very childlike and it has to do with hobbies and creative pursuits. Spend time in the sun if possible, or go for a beach day. You can even take a trip to a flashy city if that's available to you, because that's very Leo in nature. And finally, purge yourself of anything no longer serving you in the Aquarius area of your life. And if you're an Aquarius or a Leo, you will feel this very strongly. So some affirmations. I am effortlessly balancing my own personal needs with that of others. These feelings are just emotions until I act on them. I am meticulously thinking through the thoughts I think before I express or act upon them. So for the tarot, we had the King of Pentacles. This is so interesting because this is talking about looking at the empire you've built up. You're sitting on your throne, which Leo actually rules the king and thrones. So literally sitting on your throne, looking at your accomplishments. It could also be pointing to Venus trine Jupiter, bringing some financial prosperity for some of us, but also make sure that you're not sitting on your throne looking down on others, because being pompous, arrogant, or egotistical is a possibility, like I mentioned. And finally, we have the King of Swords upright. I love this one because you can see he is literally rushing towards his goal. But sometimes when you rush like that, you can kind of leave people in the dust, so really watch out. This is also very ambitious and ready to take in action energy. It's very passionate and fired up. Just don't do too much too quickly, and watch out for your harsh words with this Swords energy. I'm wishing you guys all happy full moon in Leo.